It's me. It's me. It's the ultimate OPIE. Hey, what's up, guys? OP0909 back here for my first ever strictly wrestling pickup video. Now, I know the little intro there. I don't look anything like the Ultimate Warrior. I got this wig that is not even almost like the Ultimate Warrior in color or style. I had the wife do my makeup, which I don't think it's not bad. I like it. I can't do it myself. Obviously, Ultimate Warrior doesn't have a beard, and he's not my favorite wrestler. I was really a big fan when I was younger, but I just thought it'd be cool to just do a little thing. I got this shirt from Old Navy the other day, just to get, and I was like, you know what, I'm making a video about wrestling. Let me see if I can do something with it. So, I actually bought another wig from Party City, which was like more more like the Ultimate Warrior's, like wild hair. But I went to open it and I realized I had like a strap around it. So if I take that strap off, I have to keep it, and I'm not trying to keep it. I'm trying to I'm gonna return it. Obviously, I don't want it, so I just put it back in the bag. Wife said she had this. I said, "What the hell? Just throw it on me." So there you go. Hope you guys like it. I know it doesn't look anything like it, but who cares? I'm trying to have fun here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just go over a couple pickups. I got pickups. I've got some DVDs, some Blu-rays, and I've got a Koozie. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna show off some Blu-rays, DVDs. I have a Koozie, and I'm gonna show off some figures. So let's get started here. I'm not gonna talk much about it. Should kind of run through these things, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And talked before, I'm a huge wrestling fan, obviously, to go these lengths for this goofy ass video, but huge fan. Been a fan since I was a kid, and never grown out of it. A lot of people, the older they get, teenagers, adult years, I've had my moments where I've maybe stopped watching it for a while. Um, Probably my late teens, Mr. Cool Guy was too cool for wrestling and stuff like that. But I always come back to it. I remember watching it with my grandpops. My one grandpa used to have the hot box, and we'd get all the pay per views. I'd go over his house, watch all the shows. The other grandpop I'd watch, the weekday shows and Raw and stuff like that with. So a lot of memories, and yeah, I haven't grown out of it. It's real to me. I don't care if people say it's fake. Okay, you want to call it fake? Okay, that's fine, perfectly fine with me. But I always tell people if it's so fake, let me go suplex you on the concrete outside. Anyway, we're gonna go through this again. So first pickup here. I actually ordered both volumes. They were on sale on Amazon for I think like 15 or 20, something like that. And I picked them both up. And when I got them in, I realized I already had the first anthology, the first series. So picked up here the second volume of Survivor Series. This is 92 to 96. Big fan of this pay per view. If you can see some of the stuff back there. Big fan. I like what they did this most recent Survivor Series, where they kind of went back to the old school team versus team. Heels versus faces. But really good thing. Really good thing. Really good pay per view. And like I said, I have the first one already, which is, let me see here, 87 to 91. I'm just kind of pissed. I guess maybe it didn't sell well that they didn't release the rest of these volumes, or like the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam set, they didn't just release a box set to begin with. But it is what it is. Sorry, that shaky came there. Up next here, I haven't watched this yet. Picked it up from Best Buy last week. Big fan of the pay per view itself. I know a lot of people are big fans of this. I do think with my buddies, which I'm sure some of you guys do too. We get together, like 4 or 5 of us, and take bets on this pay per view. But this is this is actually the true story of the Royal Rumble, right there. So yeah, we go take bets. There's like 5 of us. We go. You put numbers in a hat. You throw $10 up, 15, $20, whatever, and then you get however many people are there determines how many entries you get. And then obviously whoever I think we do most eliminations, you get a part of the money, and obviously the winner, if you have the winner, you get money for that too as well. So that's the true story of Royal Rumble. I was a big fan of True Story of WrestleMania, so excited to check that out. Up next here, and I know these came out in Steelbook. I passed on them and then regretted passing on them, and then found out that I don't know if these are WWE shop exclusives or because I haven't seen these slips anywhere. But I'm actually kind of glad I got the slips over the Steelbooks. First one here, WrestleMania 2016. I guess we're going to actual years now. So got it there, brand new. Got it off of eBay. I don't know if you can see there the slip. It's embossed. Really, really cool. I enjoyed this pay per view. I'm realizing too, the older I get, I don't critique as much. When I got my 20s and all these freaking dirt sheets were big, and social media got big, and there was all these wrestling websites, I started to feed into everything, and whatever they said kind of went, and that's how I kind of base my opinion on things. So if they said, "Oh, this is stupid," or this is going to work. I'm like, yeah, this guy's stupid. I don't like him, and so on and so forth. I've actually been thinking about just deleting all those pages off of my social media, and just like an old fan, and not reading any of that, and just being excited and not know what's going to happen on these shows. You know, maybe bring back some of the excitement that's lacking anymore at wrestling with all these dirt sheets and websites and wrestling news sources out there. But I was a fan of this pay-per-view. I liked it. Looking forward to the next pay-per-view. Up next here, not the biggest fan of this tag team, but I do respect them. They are one of the best of all time. I'm just not a huge fan of them, but it's the Dudley Boys, and this is straight out of Dudleyville. Is this 2-disc? I don't know if this is a 2-disc or not, but it's pretty cool. Got the tables back here, and this is a slip cover as well. I got off same seller, got off of eBay. Just a regular cover out here, but I'm really digging this this slip cover. And it's also embossed as well. The entire thing just embossed everywhere. So really cool. Again, not the biggest fan of Dudley Boys, but still wanted to get this. Still want to check it out. Sure, I'll like it. What do we got up next here? And this too. I am a huge Bret Hart fan. Huge, but I seen this on, I believe it was 123. Is it 123 Pins and Collectibles? I don't know. I'll find out what the website is. I'll tag it down there. They make pins, awesome, really awesome wrestling pins. I went there to order some of them. They're all like sold out. And I found out about the site from Chaotic Color, which is, I'm not sure the guy's name, but I started following him on Instagram, and he just does like a lot of wrestling pictures and paintings and stuff like that. Really cool. But he apparently is going to be doing a collaboration with this 123 Collectibles. So I went on there and just checked the website out, and I saw they had this Koozie on here. And again, I'm a huge Bret Hart fan, but I couldn't pass this thing up. It's a Bret Screwed Bret Koozie. I think this thing is so freaking cool. It's just a basic ass Koozie with some lettering on there, but the pink with the Bret Screwed Bret, I think it's awesome. I got a little bit of heat. I threw this in one of my group chats with a bunch of my buddies, and they were shitting on me for it. But I'm telling you, I'm a Bret Hart fan. This is something I just thought was cool to have. You know? So there's that. And then up last, I'm getting real big into these again. I used to have a ton of them, obviously, when I was younger. Got older, got rid of them, or just forgot about them. I found, I think, like 10 of them at my mom's, but missing all the accessories. Bottom line, I'm getting really big back into collecting the Hasbro figures, the old WWF Hasbro figures. So I'm going to go through what I picked up, and then I'm going to show you at the end just a little bit that I had before this year. So this is all off of eBay. I'm going to show you all first. And I got these like a couple weeks ago. I've just been sitting on them. But these are 3 of the wrestlers I had. I just didn't have the accessories for them. So I got these all from the same eBay seller. I paid a couple dollars, probably more than I wanted to, but these things are pretty expensive anyway. So there's Damien, Jake the Snake Roberts, Damien right there. We got Brutus the Barber Beefcake's scissors there, and then the $1 Million title, all in really good condition. I forget the seller's name, but he was cool. He was selling them all separate for like 10 a piece, and I actually messaged him, and we kind of came to a deal if I bought all 3 of them, which I needed. So that was cool. Up next here, I bought this is another seller on eBay selling just a group of the figures that I didn't have or used to have and couldn't find. But we'll just run through these real quick. So we've got Andre the Giant, and they're all in like used condition. I'm not looking for, the only carded figures I'm looking for are going to be the Mr. Perfects. He's my guy. I was going to originally start going for carded, but that's going to cost me way too much money. So I'm just going to go for the open ones. And I'm going to get open Mr. Perfects, both of them, the blue and the yellow. But I also want to get the carded versions. I'm also not picking any of the figures up unless they have if they come with accessories. I'm only going to pick them up if they come with the accessories again. Because I'm not going to pick them up and then have to go hunting separately for them. But Big Bossman there, got his little nightstick. This is all nostalgia, man, for me. Like, I'm not going to play with these things. I just want them. And 2 quick shout-outs while I'm doing this. First one, BluRayOutlaw. I know he has just about all of these things. I remember in one of his older videos, damn, I just whipped some of my paint off. One of his older videos showing off his he had the ring, and he has a whole shit ton of figures. So him just showing them off, and then I started watching a YouTuber on here, really cool. Check him out, man. The 80s Revolution, guy from Chicago. He does really awesome videos all about the 80s. He's been showing off his LJN collection. I think he's going to start doing his figures soon. He showed off like all his accessories. Really cool guy. I comment on his videos. He comments back. He likes interacting with people. Really cool. So I'm going to put his link down there with Outlaws. Sub to them both if you haven't. And And also what it was, another thing that kind of got me back into, I get in moods. Like I said, I've always liked wrestling, but I get into moods. I have the network. I'll watch it here and there, and then I won't watch it for a while. But then I started listening to a podcast, and they've been talking. I love old stories, and even new stories, but behind the scenes stuff, everything like that. But I love hearing the old stories, and it got me back into watching the old wrestling. So every night I've been coming home from the second job, and I'll put on an old Raw, an old pay-per-view, an old WCW card, just stuff like that. And the podcast was, and if you guys haven't, I actually heard about it from Chad, WrestleManiac 1130, and Tony, Friday the 14th. Amazing podcast. Check it out if you haven't. And it is the Something to Wrestle With. Bruce Pritchard podcast. So, little pregnant pause there. They're doing the show. I think it's pretty hilarious. So, yeah, Something to Wrestle With Bruce Pritchard podcast is a friggin' awesome podcast. Probably one of my favorite now, wrestling podcasts, just podcasts in general. But anyway, Bushwhacker, is this Luke? I don't remember which one that is, but Bushwhacker there. The other Bushwhacker. I forget the other guy's name. I know it's Luke and somebody. I've got one of the rockers here, Shawn Michaels. Got the other rocker, Marty Jannetty. What do we got here? We got the very first release here of the Ultimate Warrior. What else I got here? I really didn't want to pick these up because I want to get them with the masks. They are my favorite tag team of all time behind the Brainbusters. Not they, because I only have one of them, but there's Smash right there. Yeah, I fucking love Demolition. Love them. Legion of Doom rip off my fucking ass. I don't care if they were or they weren't. I fucking love them. But I want to get them with the masks, so that's what I'm on the hunt for. And I'm not a big fan of Crush. I'm going to pick them up just because, but I don't really care too much about Crush. I'm all about that Axe and Smash. And then last here, this is one, I mean, you got to have Macho Man Randy Savage. Man. He's got to have one of like the coolest trunks of all time. I love those freaking trunks. You have the yellow boots there. And yep, that's it. Okay. And then a side note too, if anybody has Hasbro figures and they're trying to get rid of them, or they want to help me out with them, dude, the ones I don't have, like I said, I'll show them. I'll show the ones that I had. Let me know, man. Hit me up because I will buy the shit out of them. I mean, obviously I'm not going to spend a fortune on them, but open figures, or if somebody happens to have the Mr. Perfects on a card, don't have to be a mint card, but with the card or out of the card, just loose figures, let me know, man, because I want to start collecting these things, and I'd rather buy them off of you guys if you're willing to sell them to me than go on eBay and buy off of people I don't know. So there's that. But one last thing before I show you my figures I already had. This thing, this is nostalgia to the absolute freaking max. I know there's a nice amount on eBay, but to find this one in the condition it was in, used, which is fine. I was going to go originally for inbox, but I'm like, whatever. Maybe I'll get that later. I actually wanted to see it out of the box. Had I gotten it in box, I'm not going to open it. Or if I do get it in a box, I'm not going to open it. So to find it in this, and it's almost in like mint condition, and I got it for a great deal. Had to pick it up. TNA Wrestling 6-sided ring. Look at this. They got AJ, Kurt with the horseshoe hair. Look at that. And we got Samoa Joe and Cactus right there. King Storm and Robert Roode, Beer Money. Kevin Nash and Big Papa Pump. I didn't pick up the TNA right. The guy just sent me it in there. Nothing wrong with TNA, but that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Backwards. Look at this. The old Hasbro ring. Complete with American flag and the belt. But if you look at this thing, I mean, they sell the sticker sheets separate. So I'm probably going to pick one of them up just because the logo here, WSU logo, I don't know if you can see. There's like some little... What the hell was that? Piece of fuzz or something? Like a piece of material or something, but there's like little spots on here. But I think a sticker set's like $10, so I can pick it up. I think the American flag, the one side's kind of peeling off. But, I mean, this thing is in like to me, perfect condition, man. I couldn't, didn't expect, a ton. I mean, I saw the pictures and all, but I'm perfectly fine with this. This is awesome. Ropes are perfect. Like I said, the belt looks freaking absolutely brand new. Yeah, and this is the second release. I had this version. I didn't have the version with the straight up, just the regular poles there that they then can convert it into these flat tops here because apparently kids were falling or hurting themselves on them. So this is the version I had, which I guess will be called the second version. So this is the one I wanted. This is the one I got. I'm so freaking happy to have this fucking thing. Like this is Jar when he, what was I, 86? Was like 5, 6 years old, 7 years old when I had this thing. Like this brought back so many memories, man. I had to have this. So here's the start of my collection there. I got those guys. I got this, and I'm going to show you real quick the other guys I picked up. Hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Let me know down below. If you'd be so kind, like, comment, subscribe. I'm hoping to do more of these wrestling videos. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I just want to add something different to my channel. I know other guys do wrestling videos and stuff like that, and movie videos, but at the end of the day, I guess most of us are all kind of doing the same thing. So, and it's just fun. Again, I have fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to sign off here, and I'll just show you the last part of this video will just be me showing a couple of figures that I had. So take care again. If you could be so kind, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Auf Wiedersehen. All right, so the lighting's not great here, but I'm just going to show you them off anyway. These are the ones that I found at my mom's house that I still had. So we had the Texas Tornado, Jake the Snake, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, the $1 Million Man with the green suit. There's one, he's got his black suit. Jimmy Superfly. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I gotta get his little wings for the back there. Somebody has them on eBay for like $8. I'm probably just gonna go and buy them. Greg the Hammer. You got Hulk Hogan. Hold on one second, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure. I forget what release that is. I do know the first release had like the flat hands out, and he kind of just like a gorilla press slam kind of thing. I don't know if that's the second or third version. Got the Berserker there. I got to get his like coat. The Mountie, which I just found the other day. And then Rick Rude, which I'm lying. I actually bought Rick Rude the other day from my comic shop. They had it there for like $6. I bought it. But all the other ones I found from my mom's. So not many. I think I'm at like 20 or 20 something. But again, if any of you guys have any you're willing to part with or you want to sell to me, let me know. So anyway, catch you guys later.